iRadio OUM roaming across your mind. Thank you so much for still tuning in to iRadio OUM. The segment right now is the Risk Management and Sports Consultation segment. And today the topic is drug abuse in sports. With me in the studio is my special guest, Cik Arshad bin Sabdin from the Faculty of Science and Technology, one of the subject matter experts in sports for Open University Malaysia. Okay, now, Cik Arshad, before the break, you actually shared with us, with our listeners about what the government or what the authorities are actually doing to prevent drug abuse. Well, that's the authority. That's one of the perhaps parties involved in preventing drug abuse. Now, Cik Arshad, my next question to you is: what can athletes do to prevent drug abuse, to avoid drug abuse, Cik Arshad?
Okay, as an athlete, so they have all the specialties provided by National Sport Council. We have Institute of Sport Council. There's another one. So we have two bodies now. The ISN, Institute of Sports National Council. They are playing main part in physiology side, in biomechanics, in all those sciences. So we are not worried about anything. So if the athlete happen to get help or knowledge, they will just walk in to ISN. They can talk to all the officers there. So it's very easy. Not like last time. The athlete they didn't know where to go. They didn't don't have anybody to talk with. So now, since there's a current situation now, since everything is already there, equipped to the athlete, everything for free, so there's no more problem for that we can see around.
So there's no excuse for them.
Right.
So they need to be aware. They need to learn. Okay, now speaking of learning, speaking of being aware, creating awareness, now what can perhaps coaches or sports managers do? What are their role to help athletes avoid drug abuse and perhaps help fight drug abuse in sports?
Okay, they are the people that are very close to the athletes. So they work with them, they stay with them, they live with them from time to time. Most of the time, we call it. So okay, I would like to bring up to another issue. So that in National Sport Council, they already prepared. They already have one session. It's food session. They prepared all the nutritious food for the athletes. Now there's a problem of taking extra. I don't think it's the rice here, because everything will be provided. It is I've seen in National Sport Council, the food prepared by the chef is much more nutritious compared to the hotel food. You see, there's no complaint yet. I never heard of, because all the athletes that I have met, they talk something on very nutritious, very balanced foods to build up a very good athletes to the world level. So okay, can you repeat your question again?
the role of coaches, perhaps the role of sports managers in preventing or avoiding drug abuse, in fighting drug abuse.
Actually, they are the main persons, because I work with what we call Persatuan Sepak Takraw Malaysia, Sepak Takraw Association Malaysia. So I used to be advisor in sports science for them. I used to monitor the players. I used to talk to the coaches about sports sciences just to help them, because we know that the Malaysia level of academic level of experience in sports science for the coaches, for the managers, whatever, they're quite low. So that's our function came in. I said, okay, I've done a lot of things, a lot of advice to them, and it's found that very effective. If the coaches and managers have all those knowledge on drug abuse, so automatically, automatically the drug abuse will be avoided in the team or any team. Okay. So these are the things, because now food session is being taken care of by other partner. But they just their role is just to monitor, to look after the performance of the athlete. That's all.
Okay, so that's the role of athlete, the roles of coaches and perhaps sports manager to do what they can to prevent or fight drug abuse. Okay, now there's a little bit more on drug abuse in sports that Cik Arshad will share with us. But to do that, let's take a small break. We'll come back after the break on the last bit for today's Risk Management and Sports Consultation segment.